Man, it's so good to get before the video again and record a video blog. It's been a few weeks since I've done that. I just got back from vacation. My family and I took a week in Delaware, and we went to this really cool little town named Bridgeville, which had this restaurant called Jimmy's Diner, which was out of this world. Like, you would move to a town just for a diner like this. It was amazing. We were about an hour from Rehoboth Beach, so we got to spend, just a great vacation. We went to the boardwalk at night. We went to the boardwalk during the day. We went to the ocean, swimming. We went to a water park. We spent time with our friends who we went on vacation with, Don and Sarah, Jana and Maggie. We spent time around a campfire and playing on the playground and all that kind of great stuff that vacations are made of. So we had just a fantastic time away, and I was just, as I was thinking about that this last week, how great it was to get away, I was reminded of a quote I heard years ago by Rick Warren when he was talking to a group of church leaders, and he said that we need to divert daily, that we need to withdraw weekly, and we need to abandon annually to keep our health in life and to keep our health in ministry. We all get the withdraw weekly one. We all want to have the weekend off. As Christians, we understand the Sabbath, and we know that there's a Sabbath day of rest that the Bible teaches over and over again. And so we know that we're supposed to take one day without work, but so often we defy the other principles that God's put in place of rest, and we forget the daily one. So I love that quote by Rick Warren, to divert daily. Every day God has given us day and night, and you're supposed to rest every single day. Not just we think of rest as something just like when we go to bed, but so often we don't take enough rest in the morning and the evening. There was a time in John chapter 11 when the disciples wanted Jesus to move quickly to go see Lazarus after he had died and to comfort his sisters. And Jesus said, no, we're not going to go because it's dark out. And he said that a man will stumble if he walks in the darkness in John 11, 9, and 10. And so, God has these principles for us. We're not supposed to work after dark. Do you take daily rest every day? So often in my life, because of my schedule, because I kind of work first shift and second shift, and it overlaps day to day, and it's really tricky. So often I won't take enough rest during the course of a day, but actually resting every single day is a principle that God's given us. And so every day we have to withdraw from the work that we have and just take some time to rest. And then every week God's given us that Sabbath rest that we clearly know. And then vacations, man, what a great thing. The Bible doesn't actually use the word vacation everywhere, but God built these annual feasts into the schedule of the Jewish people, and this practice of taking what we would call as vacations, but not for the same necessarily purpose. We take vacations because we want to go see things and do things. But God's idea of vacations is a time to go and see things and do things. Israel often traveled on their vacations, but it was a time of rest and reflection and renewal in the Lord. And so it was really great to take a week's vacation. And I just want to encourage you, with some of my thoughts that I had this week about the importance of diverting daily, just to every day. Take your rest in the evening. Take some rest and reflection in your spiritual life, but just take some time off work. Turn off the phone, turn off the TV, turn off the laptop or the tablet and all those things, and just calm down. Just get your evening rest before you go to bed. And then weekly, making sure you take a day off, a Sabbath day, a holy day to God. And then every week, every year, taking that time to take a vacation. But don't do it unintentionally just to go somewhere, but to take a time of rest and to be with the Lord and to get away from the hard work that we do all the time. And so those are just a few thoughts that I had. I'm glad to get back to my weekly video blog. It was just an exciting time to be away, but I'm glad to be back to work because I love my job. I love those of you that I'm talking to today. I love our church. Can't wait for Sunday. If you weren't in church on Sunday and you missed the sermon that John McCormick brought, renewing your mind, you need to get online and watch that right away. Go to ashfordchurch.org and click on sermons and watch the video or download the MP3, and you'll be extremely blessed. What a great message John brought us, and I'm looking forward to seeing you Sunday. So God bless you and keep growing.